Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome in my YouTube channel and nice to meet you at this online session. Okay, and this opportunity I would like to share to all of you about a story, about a novel that I have read in extensive reading assignment. Really, this novel is my favorite novel because the author had brought me to this story, and I just needed a day to finish reading this novel. So for me, this novel is not difficult to read and to be understood. Okay, I know you are very curious, you are very interested to know further about this novel. So, check it out. Wow, before I talk to you about this novel, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, this is my picture. And my name is Firdaus Habibi. You can call me by Firdaus or Habibi. It's up to you. I'm a student in English Education Department, and especially in the 5th semester in a Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teachers Training, Syarif Hidayatullah, State Islamic University of Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, I want to give you some important information about this novel. As you can see from the cover, from the slide, this is the cover of this novel. This is the national bestseller, and the title is The Almost French, which had been written by Sarah Turnbull. It is published by Random House Australia in 2002. It has 309 pages. Actually, this novel is a kind of adventure story because the author will tell about her life story and her new life in Paris. So this is the adventure novel. Okay, do you want to know further about this novel? Check it out. Okay, the main character of this novel is Sarah Turnbull. This is her picture. Okay, she was an Australian and she was a TV reporter in Sydney, Australia. She had worked at the news company for 5 years, but after several years work at the news company, she decided to resign from the news company because she wanted to get a new traveling experience around the world. It is her due by her hobby as a traveler, so she wants to travel around the world. And then she wants to go to Europe as her traveling planning, and before she went to Europe, and Paris, London, and the surrounding countries in Europe, she want to go to Romania to meet up with her old friend named Simon. Simon had worked at the Romania for 10 years, so Sarah would asked about what kind of job that she could get in Europe. She stayed at the Siemens apartment, and on her third day in Romania, Simon asked her to join for dinner with his office friends. On Leban's restaurant, Sarah met with a Frenchman named Frederick. Frederick was a lawyer and very, very kind person. They talk about their hobbies, they talk about their experiences, they talk about their jobs, and this situation made them very comfortable to communicate with each other. So because of that, Frederick asked her to visit Paris for a few days or for a few months. But you know, Sarah had arranged that after visiting Romania, she wanted to go to London. She planned that she wanted to get a casual wear and she wanted to meet with her old friend named Sue. But yeah, she had cancelled this planning because Frederick asked her to visit Paris. Okay, actually she visited Paris for a few days. This is the Frederick and Sarah. So I told you before, she met up with her Frenchman named Frederick, and she decided to visit Paris. And at Paris, they visit Louvre Museum. This is Frederick's suggestion, but you know, Sarah did not agree with this invitation because she hated powder. So that she just enjoyed the scenery of the Louvre Museum, and for an hour. Very different with Frederick. Frederick enjoyed visiting this museum because visiting this museum had remembered him about his childhood period, about his family when his family visit this museum. There are a lot of things that he could get in this museum, such as a very, very beautiful paintings and very, very amazing scenery. So she did not want to miss visiting this museum. Okay. After several years, after several weeks staying in Paris, Sarah was confused of her condition because Sarah did not have money, so that she wanted to get a new job in Paris. She tried to write a few articles and send them to English language business magazine. So she tried to write and submit it to some English language business magazine editors. But After several weeks waiting the news, she received bad responses from all of the editors. The editors said that they did not receive the article because Sarah's French is poor. So as their suggestion, she had to take a month-long French course at Alice Française. So she took a month-long French course at Alice Française to improve her French. Then after took the French course, so she could improve her language, and she tried again to write a few articles and submit it to the editor. She waited for a few months and she did not receive the news of whether she received or not. So and this country also, she got many culture shock, such as fashion. When Frederick invited her to join for dinner with a big people, the big people judged her because her fashion was too old. They laughed her because her fashion are too old and did not like European. She was shocked at that situation and she wanted to go back to Australia, but she remembered again about her purpose to visit Europe to find a new job in other countries. So she struggled in this country. In other hand, the way people communicate to a new partner made her shocked because as I told you before, when she met with a big people, they did not want to communicate with Sarah because they thought that Sarah was a new partner and they did not want to communicate because there's something different actually about the culture between Australia and Europe. So they thought that they want to make a friend with a new partner. Okay, so she received this condition and she dealt with herself. Okay, as I told you before, she tried again writing articles and actually her article was approved and she had been a journalist in Europe. The best experience about her experience in journalism is when she reported a demonstration in the street and then she did not get a street to reach the place, and she needed several times to get transportation to go to the place. She reported about the news, and she wanted to the